Most people believe that if they simply keep walking, they are doing everything right. You may believe that too. You lace up your shoes. You take your steps. You feel responsible, disciplined, safe. But let me tell you something gently. After 70, walking alone is not enough. In fact, doctors are beginning to warn that relying only on walking can quietly speed up the very decline you are trying to prevent. Not because walking is bad. It isn't. Walking is good. It keeps you moving. It clears the mind. But walking is incomplete. And after 70, incomplete can become risky. You see, your body changes in ways that are subtle but powerful. Muscle naturally begins to shrink. Balance becomes less automatic. Joints lose some of their cushioning. Your posture shifts almost without you noticing. The danger is not dramatic. It is gradual. That's what makes it easy to ignore. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. You are not fragile. And decline is not inevitable. What your body needs now is not just movement, it needs the right kind of movement. It needs muscle preservation. It needs balance training. It needs flexibility. It needs core strength. It needs joint protection. When walking is your only form of exercise, several things can quietly happen. Muscles shrink faster. Joints absorb repetitive strain. Your balance system is never truly challenged. Over time, this can increase the risk of falls. And falls, as you know, can change everything. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to wake you up. Because the goal is not just to live longer. The goal is to remain steady. Capable. Independent. That's dignity. That's freedom. In this video, I want to walk you through 5 priorities that matter far more than simply counting steps. These are not extreme changes. They are thoughtful adjustments. Small shifts with powerful results. If you value your independence, if you want to move with confidence 5 or 10 years from now, stay with me. And before we continue, if you find this kind of honest conversation helpful, consider subscribing. This channel exists to protect your strength and your future. If this message resonates with you, you can comment number 1 below. It lets me know you are here. Listening. Thinking. Now, let's begin with the foundation of it all. Muscle. Strength and balance, the foundation of independence. Let me ask you something simple. Can you stand up from a chair without using your hands? If that question made you pause, pay attention to that feeling. After 70, muscle loss accelerates. There is even a name for it, sarcopenia, but you don't need the word. You've likely felt its effects. Opening jars feels harder. Carrying groceries feels heavier. Rising from a sofa requires a small push. Walking does not stop this. It mostly uses the lower body, and even then, without enough resistance to preserve real strength. I once spoke with a man named Robert. He was 74. He walked every single day. Rain or shine. He believed he was doing everything right. But one afternoon, he struggled to lift a box he used to move easily. Soon after, he noticed he needed his hands to push himself up from a chair. His doctor explained something important: muscles do not stay strong unless they are challenged. So Robert added simple resistance exercises. Light bands. A few controlled squats. Gentle dumbbells. Nothing dramatic. Within months, he felt steadier. More energetic. More capable. That's power. Quiet power. Strength training does not mean heavy weights in a loud gym. It can be counter push-ups. It can be lifting small household objects. It can be slow, controlled movements that ask your muscles to wake up. And when muscles wake up, the whole body benefits. Balance improves. Bones are better supported. Even the brain seems sharper. Now let's talk about balance. Many falls do not happen because of weak legs. They happen because balance quietly declines. The small stabilizing muscles in your feet and core are rarely challenged by simple walking. Edward, 76, learned this the hard way. He nearly fell stepping off a curb. That moment shook him. He began practicing standing on one foot. Slow weight shifts. Heel to toe walking along his hallway. Within weeks, his confidence returned. Confidence matters. Try this gently, stand near a counter and lift one foot. Hold it for 10 seconds. If that feels unsteady, it is not a failure. It is information. And information gives you control. If this chapter speaks to you, if you recognize even one of these signs, comment number 2 below. Not for me. For yourself. A small commitment. Because strength and balance are not vanity. They are protection. They are independence. Now let's talk about something many people overlook until stiffness begins to limit their world. Mobility. Now comes to mobility, posture, and protecting your joints. Here's what most people don't realize. You don't lose independence all at once. You lose it inch by inch. A little stiffness turning your head. A little hesitation bending down. A little rounding of the shoulders. Walking keeps you moving forward. But it does not move your joints through their full range. And joints that are not fully used slowly stiffen. Walter, 78, told me his morning stiffness felt normal. He assumed it was simply age. But when tying his shoes became difficult, he decided to act. His doctor encouraged gentle stretching. Neck rotations. Shoulder rolls. Controlled movements through comfortable ranges. Within weeks, he felt looser. His posture improved. Even his stride felt smoother. Mobility is like oil for a hinge. Without it, everything creaks. Now consider your posture and core. A strong core is not about appearance. It is about support. When the deep muscles of your abdomen and back weaken, your spine carries more strain. You may begin to hunch. Your breathing may feel shallow. Harold, 75, noticed his shoulders rounding. He added simple wall alignment exercises and gentle abdominal bracing. Slowly, his back pain eased. He stood taller. Standing tall is not cosmetic. It is strength. It is presence. And finally, your joints. As cartilage thins and cushioning decreases, repetitive impact, even from long daily walks, can irritate knees and hips. Raymond, 77, loved walking. But knee stiffness followed him home each day. He began incorporating swimming and gentle cycling. The relief surprised him. Low-impact movement protects the joints while still strengthening the body. Try this, rise slowly from a chair and notice your knees and hips. Do they move smoothly? Or do they protest? Your body always whispers before it shouts. The real priorities after 70 are clear. Muscle strength. Balance training. Flexibility. Core stability. Joint protection. Aging is gradual. So is improvement. Small changes, practiced consistently, become a sturdy cane for your soul. That's real independence. That's quiet strength. If this message has given you something to reflect on, I invite you to like and subscribe. Share it with someone who values their independence as much as you do. You are not done growing stronger. Not yet.